Good morning. Happy Monday. So, neuroassociative conditioning, we've covered. New topic, and we're going to go into a series of topics over the next couple of days. We have covered this many times, but repetition is the mother of skill. What creates how we feel? And we'll do this over a couple of days just to make sure that we get it again. But remember that your physical body is the first thing that decides how you feel. And emotion is created by motion. And we learn this as a kid, and then we have a tendency to forget it when we get older. And one of the examples that I've talked to you about is you're coaching your kid in Little League, and they're going up to bat against a really good pitcher. And as they're walking up to the plate, they're slumped over and dragging their bat. And when they get up to bat, they put the bat on their shoulder and they just kind of go, is that kid have any chance of actually hitting that baseball? And we all know the answer is no. So what do you do if you're a coach? You stop and you tell the kid, you've got to put yourself in a better state. You got to get ready. You got to get on your toes. You got to bend your knees. You got to put yourself in a position where you have a chance to actually hit the ball. We know that when it comes to sports, but we don't do any of that when it comes to our regular life. And we have to remember that it's just as important, if not more important. Before you're going to give a big talk, you need to put yourself in the right state. Before you're going to go communicate with your spouse, you need to put yourself in the right state. Before you're going to communicate with your child regarding something important, you need to put yourself in the right state. And the first way to do that is your physiology. If I were to tell you, there's somebody behind this door and they're depressed, what would they look like? And you can all tell me. You all know that their head is down, their shoulders are down, their breathing is shallow, their focus is down, their movements are slow. But if I were to say somebody behind that door is super excited, again, you could tell me exactly what they would look like. Well, we have a tendency to think that we feel the emotion and then the body follows. And that can be true, but it can also be true that the body does something and then we feel the emotion. The body creates the emotion first. It's been proven that if you just smile on a regular basis, it changes how you feel dramatically. It isn't, and it's not just a psychological thing. There's a physical response. There's a chemical response when you smile. Bikers in the Tour de France know that when they're going up a hill, they smile because it's easier. It takes half as many muscles, and actually, I don't know what that was about, and actually sends signals to your brain to tell you that you feel better and that you're happy. So, can you smile and actually feel better and get happier? Yes, it can actually work that way. The physical body can control the emotions. So on this Monday, after Mother's Day, I want you to remember as you head out into the world that your physical body decides how you feel, and you control your physical body, which means you can control how you feel. The body comes first and then the emotion comes later, and emotion is created by motion. If you want to see how that works, whip yourself into a significant emotional state. Get yourself super excited, and you'll know how to do this instinctively. Remember that Paralympic athletes that have been blind since birth, when they win a race, throw their hands in the air and jump in the air. That is not a learned response. That is a genetic response. That is a response that is embedded into our DNA. In order to actually celebrate, you have to go up and actually go into the air. So if you're not going to do that, you're not going to feel that same euphoria. No matter how excited you are, you have to have the physical response. So why not do it? Why not do it all the time? Why not give yourself the physical response, especially on the start of this Monday? So pay attention today to your physical body. Pay attention to how it makes you feel. Periodically throughout the day, get up, jump up and down a couple of times, breathe deep, use some music, use some of these things in order to show yourself how you can make yourself feel differently. You know, as we talked about neuroassociative conditioning, you wanted to take a look at what are the feelings that I want to have on a regular basis. Well, here's how you can create them, and then you can anchor them so you feel them even more. Have a great Monday, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.